Hello guys, welcome. It's the super blue moon today. It's the end of August and these readings are all going to be for the following month. So I'm going to be pulling cards. I'm going to use Oracle and Tarot. I'm going to be getting energy for your current energy from an Oracle, and then I'm going to read a 6-card reading. It's going to be past, present, future. The energies that are available to you at the moment, your blocks and restrictions, and also some advice from your guides or your higher self or the universe. I'm going to work through the signs in order. This will be the intro to all the signs, so I'll pop this on the beginning of each one so you don't have to root through and try and find your reading on all signs. Yeah, I think that's it really. Let's just dig in, shall we? These will be released over the coming couple of days. So by the beginning of September, hopefully everyone will have their readings. I'm just cleansing the space at the moment. So I've got some beautiful incense burning. And I'm just gonna make sure all the cards are cleansed. And then I'm going to use the tincture bells just to knock any of the old energy out of the cards. I'll just use whichever deck I'm drawn to. Quite often it's the Bonestone and Earthflesh tarot is my favourite. I always get really nice clear reads from those. And for the oracles, quite often I use the Wonderland oracle deck. In fact, I'll just show you those. So that's the Wonderland Oracle deck, and the beautiful Bonestone and Earthflesh Tarot, which is my fave. But I will link them anyway and let you know if I use any different ones. I do like the Tarot Mystical Moments as well, so we'll see where we go with it. Being brave and doing this on the super blue moon in Pisces. A little emotional, so hopefully I'm quite open to the messages that want to come through for you guys. And yeah, let's begin, shall we? Hello Sag, you're up next. So I'm going to just cleanse the cards with the tincture bells. So if your ears are sensitive, just watch them for a second. Just to help cleanse the cards after the last reading. Just the 2 decks so far. Okay, we're going to start with an oracle from the Alice the Wonderland. I think I mentioned these in the intro. Great big giant deck, so bear with me while I shuffle. I haven't got any amazing shuffling skills, but it works. So we're tuning into the Sagittarius collective and we'd like an overall energy for the coming month, please. All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination and conception. Well, that says Sagittarius all over it, doesn't it? I'm hoping I'm getting the cards in and I'm not sure. Okay, so number 1. Let's see, I'm going to read from the book for Alice the Wonderland. In ancient times, we did not think an individual was responsible for their creativity. More so, a person blessed with creative genius, a divine spark or a brilliant idea was thought to have been visited by a muse, a genie or other spirit that could inspire someone with ideas that were longing to be born into the world. At the very beginning of the tale of Alice, there is a poem, a preface, which portrays the moment the author was begged to create a story. This card represents the time immediately before Alice's existence. There is no rabbit hole, no Cheshire Cat, no Mad Hatter, no Queen of Hearts. There is only the urge to tell a story. So it is with you at this moment. A spark of inspiration is about to descend upon you. A wondrous tale is asking to be told through you. This surge of imagination can take many forms. It may be a creative solution to a problem you're experiencing. It may mean using visualization to improve at a physical activity, or painting a picture with a new technique or a fresh perspective. Whatever form it takes, you are actively telling the story of your life with every word you speak, and creating the story in action with every move you make. What wonderlands can you create when you allow yourself to be open to the genius all about you and invite it to come into the world through you? You are imaginative, you are creative, you have that spark within you. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, do this creative, vital, brilliant, life-bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth? Why not begin to discover the possibilities today? I love that. What a beautiful way to start the reading. Spark of inspiration is going to hit you. Okay, so that's the general energy for September. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the tarot and see what comes out for you. We're doing past, present and future. And then we're going to go on to the energy that's available to you. Oh, okay. Past. We've got the Judgment in reverse. Present. I only read past energy because it usually gives us a little guidance to where maybe we've experienced something similar in the past and we've got through it. Or we've got the Page of Swords for the present energy. Or it can remind us of something in the past that's brought us here. Yeah, the path that led you. And a future card, please, for Sagittarius. So future, we're only going as far as September, the end of September. So it might overspill with the future card into October. But it is near future. We're not going too far ahead with these readings. Future energy for Sagittarius, please. Future energy for Sag. That did want to come up. I'm going to take that card actually. Okay, Hangman. Hanged Man. Change perspective possibly. And what is the energy available to Sagittarius at the moment? The energy available is usually a positive card. Okay, Queen of Wands, yeah, which would make perfect sense with the all in the Golden Afternoon card of Alice. She's very fiery and driven and passionate and attractive in her energy. Okay, and the blocking energy, or, oh, okay, some kind of disappointment there. Okay, from the past possibly. And then we have guidance. So this is from your higher self, the universe, your guides, ancestors, wherever your beliefs lie. Knight of Wands. Okay, that's your cards. Let's get into your reading a little bit more then. Okay. So, something happened in the past here. I'm wondering if you felt condemned in some way. And I feel a little bit like you don't actually feel you did anything wrong. That's a strange energy to get through on the Judgment card, actually. I'm drawn to the water. And I notice it's a crossing. And I feel like this could have gone many different ways. I'm trying to feel like the feeling from it to see what you took from the situation in the past that might have led you to where you are. but it's feeling a little blocked. I think you felt there was a situation in the past where your hands were tied to a certain extent, and you may have been judged for the choices you made, or a specific choice you made. It could have gone lots of different ways, but whatever you took from this experience is leading to where we are now with the reading. So it's got a link there somewhere. It feels a little bit blocked as far as I'm not able to fully feel the feelings you had in it in the moment. So I'm going to leave it there, because I get the impression that that's enough, and maybe you don't want to go any further with that one. So I'll leave that one there. You'll be able to link it in, hopefully. And then we've got the Page of Swords in the current situation. This is, I really love the Page of Swords in this deck. It's a real sort of creative energy. It reminds me quite a lot of the Magician, and maybe a sort of younger version of the Magician, just starting to put things together, just starting to gather the knowledge and working with the elements to bring in, I think there's an understanding that may be being learnt here or understood from the past as well, and it might not be related much, or it might not seem related much, but there is some kind of a link there, or a learning. I just get a really lovely vibe off this, that you're putting things together and starting to create something. I'm not getting a lot about what it is either. Sagittarius being a bit mysterious today. Maybe you are having like an inspired creative idea, like a new concept or something. Now, with it being swords, it can be like a mental thing, that's like an airy mindset, or I don't know, something that's starting to make sense to you on a mind level. It could be that creative spark that you feels a little bit like you're trying to mask it to others, or not share it yet, or something about that, your energy that feels like you're guarding a little bit. I don't think it's a bad thing. I actually believe that it's what you need to do at the moment. Sometimes as soon as you share an idea, other people can put it down, and it can put you off your path. So in that way, I could understand why you would keep certain things to yourself. It could be that you're learning about yourself, and that's a very private thing, and that you don't want, to be sharing that too much with other people at the moment. So cryptic, a little bit cryptic, this one. And then we have the Hanged Man in your future position. So I do believe there's some reason for you through September. I'm getting different approach. Normally I'd say a change of perspective with the Hangman, because he hangs himself upside down so that he can see things from a different angle. And weirdly, I wouldn't normally get action on the Hanged Man, but I'm feeling different approach, or seeing different approach is the word. Just looking back over your other cards to see if I can place that. It's very interesting that he's got his hands tied on this card as well. and the hands are tied. I think it's a woman on the judgment card, but again, gender neutral, the readings, so if they come out male or female, it doesn't matter. It could be why this is coming up, because if you feel you've got your hands tied through September with something and you need to change your approach towards something, it could bring up something from the past where you felt a similar way. So that might be why that judgment's there. I'm going to leave it there. Then we have the available energy, the Queen of Wands. I love this. So the Queen of Wands card, she knows what she wants. She knows she's going to get it. I see her as like almost like a master manifester, where she has the belief, she has the faith, she has everything in place where she's got the fire, the passion, the drive, and more than anything else, the inner knowing, the knowing it will pay off. And I think it's that sureness, that self-confidence, self-worth she has, that allows her to implement all the different elements. If you see around her neck, she's got all the different elements in the Ouroboros snake. She knows where this will go, inner knowing, and I think an inner trust and knowing that it will all work out fine. That's the energy that is available. And I think I'm just trying to work out if you're aware of this energy, whether you feel it around you, and whether you're actually trying to connect with that energy through September, or if you're blindsided a little bit, or you're letting other things, because I just feel like you're working through something mentally with the past, present, future. There seems to be a little bit of a theme, learning and working things out and looking at it from a different perspective, taking action from a different way. But I think the aim is this. Unless this represents another person, it's possible that that this isn't the energy that you want to step into, or that's around you, that's available for you to step into, but possibly it could be another person or an outside energy that you're trying to work out how to navigate towards. But there's this the blocks and restrictions cards, the Five of Cups. I find this a very heavy, sad energy, the Five of Cups. He's there, that elephant's looking at all the tusks lying there. It feels like a waste, like a disappointment, like a heavy disappointment, and a sort of a sadness. This is what's blocking that. And it will, won't it? If you're focused on the failures, or the times you've wasted your time, or the loss of something, or the grief around anything, then you will really struggle then to step into this energy, that sort of self-assured energy, self-confidence, the inner knowing. It could be that the Five of Cups is just something you have to go through at the moment. It could be just a process, that there's no rush in. Or it could be that you need to take your attention away from the sadness, the loss, the disappointments that you might have around this. Because if you don't, then this energy that is available is actually blocked to you at the moment. I hope that resonates, that makes sense to you. Because as I was saying about maybe the Five of Cups is just a process, something that you have to go through at the moment. We do have to feel through things at times. If we've got healing to do, we can't rush that healing. But your advice from your guides is the Knight of Wands. And that says to me that you're being asked to push through. The Knight of Wands is fiery. I wouldn't always read it this way because it can be a little bit promiscuous sometimes, a little bit the ladies' man or woman, whichever you may be, a little bit temperamental or inconsistent. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be hasty and making decisions a little bit too quick, or just going off like the urge, the fire, the passion, and doing things without realising or thinking about the consequences. But it's your guidance here, so I'm guessing that's what you're being called to do. Follow that spark of inspiration that we spoke about at the beginning. Go with it, follow it, put this down and reach for a more knowing energy where you feel more confident and self-assured, and you can work with all the elements. And I think that's what you're aiming for at the moment, because you're obviously putting yourself through some what's the word? You're looking at things to try and get a better understanding, or to work out how to approach something. So there's something going on through September where you are actually trying to find a way. Otherwise you wouldn't be changing your perspective or addressing something in a different way, unless it was for somebody else or seeing it from their point of view. If this Queen of Wands is an outside source, a different energy and not your own. So yeah, you're being called to jump through the fiery hoop here. Make some moves. Stop doubting yourself. Go for what you feel you want. And that's your advice. That's it. Took a turn, that one. A little bit mysterious at the early parts. It felt like you're holding something back. So I'm guessing that might be your energy just generally at the moment, and maybe for good reason. But I will leave your reading there. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.